Italy gave the world the Renaissance. It gave the world the radio, the telephone. It gave the world fast cars. But let's be honest, our absolute greatest gift to humanity is dessert. In Italy, dessert is not just a plate of sugar to give you a stomach ache. It is a masterpiece of balance. Bitter coffee, sweet ricotta, citrus, and crispy pastry. If you still have room for dessert after a huge plate of pasta, you are a true Italian, at least in your stomach. Today, we are ranking the absolute best Italian desserts. We are going from the God tier legends that will make you cry all the way down to the C tier sugar traps that might break your teeth. Let's go. Panna cotta, A tier, wobbly, creamy perfection, cooked cream. That's what panna cotta is. It is so simple, but incredibly elegant. When you unmold it, it must have the perfect wobble. If it bounces like rubber, they use too much gelatin. You need a beautiful berry coulis. It's pure elegance. Torta della nonna, B tier, grandmother's cake. This is a Tuscan classic. If it's made by a grandmother, it's S tier. It's a simple short crust pastry filled with thick lemon custard and topped with crunchy pine nuts and powdered sugar. It is incredibly comforting, like a hug from your nonna. But it doesn't have the crazy wow factor of the S tier. Cassata siciliana, C tier. This is visually stunning. It looks like a jewel box. Sponge cake, ricotta, chocolate chips. But then it is wrapped in bright green marzipan and topped with candied fruit. For some people, it's just sugar overload. And for some people, as an S tier, I don't want to argue with anyone, It is heavy and you only need one tiny slice. To be honest, it deserves a C tier for me. Cannolo siciliano, S tier, Sicily fried. But there are rules. The shell must be blistered with the little bubbles because it was fried in lard, not oil. The most important rule, they must be filled with fresh, sweet ricotta. Right before you eat it. If you see them sitting in the bakery window already filled, they will be soggy. Walk away. A fresh cannolo is S tier magic. Profiteroles, A tier. Soft pastry puffs. Seriously, if it's done so well, it belongs to the God tier. But it's very hard to find top quality profiteroles. And the Italians make it in a very unique way, filled with chantilly cream or pastry cream and completely drowned in a mountain of dark chocolate. It is messy, it gets all over your face, but it is an absolute joy to eat. Yes, it's French, but yes, it's also very, very Italian. Sfogliatella napoletana, S tier, Neapolitan magic. It looks like a lobster tail. It is made of 1,000,000 paper thin layers of dough, baked until golden. Maybe one of the most difficult or maybe time-consuming pastries to make. When you bite into it, it shatters everywhere. And inside is a warm, dense semolina and ricotta filling with candied citrus. Your clothes will be covered in crumbs. You will not care. Panettone and Pandoro, B tier, simply because the world is full of commercial, boring, average Panettone and Pandoro. If you find the top one, it deserves S tier, but you have to find that. If you buy a beautiful, expensive artisan panettone, it is buttery cloud of heaven. I absolutely love it. But if you buy the average supermarket panettone or Pandoro, you need to soak it in coffee to make it moist. Babba Arum from Naples, A tier, the drunk dessert, a classic from Naples. It is a mushroom-shaped sponge cake that is baked, dried out, and then completely submerged in a sweet rum syrup. It acts like a sponge. When you bite it, the rum explodes in your mouth. You eat 2 of these, you should definitely not drive a car. Cantucci con Vincenzo, C tier. They are traditional Tuscan almond biscuits. We also make them in Abruzzo, where I'm from. Look, they are rock hard. If you eat this dry, you will break your teeth. You might have to go to the dentist. You must dip them in a glass of sweet wine, and then they will soften up and they will taste better. But there are also some brands who make them slightly softer, and I really like them, and I might give them a B or A tier. But without the wine, they're C tier. Zuppa inglese, B or A tier. It really depends who makes it and how it's made. This is the Italian trifle. It translates to English soup, but it is from Emilia-Romagna. It is layers of sponge cake soaked in alchems. Alchems is a bright red herbal liquor. I like it. And it's layered with chocolate and vanilla custard. Sounds really good. It's very old-fashioned. The texture is a bit mushy, and the flavor of the red liquor, it is strange. It's not for everyone. For me, it's an A tier. Tiramisu, God tier. There is only one, the undisputed greatest dessert on the planet. There is nothing better than tiramisu. The name literally translates to pick me up, and it does. The balance is absolute perfection. The bitterness of the espresso, the rich, dense fat of the mascarpone and egg yolks, and the cocoa powder on top is just brilliant. What an amazing invention. No heavy cream, just coffee, mascarpone, eggs, sugar, and savoiardi. Maybe you can add some shaved chocolate in it. I love doing that. If you make this the right way, it is a religious experience. God tier. Mamma mia, I am in heaven. Italian desserts are not just about sugar. They are about history, tradition, and pure passion. But I want to know, what is your absolute favorite? Are you a tiramisu loyalist? Or do you love the crunch or the fresh cannolo? Or maybe do you prefer the cantucci? Did I disrespect your favorite cake? Let me know in the comments below. If I just made you incredibly hungry, smash that like button, subscribe to Vincenzo's Plate, and share this video with your friends who always have room for dessert. E ora si mangia un dolce